Hi, good morning, class. How are you guys today?
Good morning, Miss Lan.
Good morning, Andrew. Good morning, Julie. All right, today we're going to do something a little different. How many of you guys have a crush on somebody?
That's right now?
Sure.
Right now? And then what about your friends? Do they have a crush on somebody? Have you ever tried to like wean in and be like, well, who is he or who is she? Like, what does she look like? And you don't want to tell them the name because you're embarrassed, so you get clues. So let's say I have a crush on somebody. I'm like, and I forgot your name. Asking me, well, who is he? I'm not going to tell you his name, but if you ask me, is he tall? I'm going to say yes. Does he go to the school? I'm going to say no. Is he a teacher also? Yes. Things like that. So for today's lesson, we're actually going to be doing that, but with academics behind it. So I'm going to show you a picture of an event, and I'm going to, you guys can ask questions, and I can say yes or no. So, for instance, if you ask me, was I late for school today? I'm going to say yes. Did you oversleep? Yes. Did you stay up late last night? No. So the question's like that. So here we go. I'm going to let you guys see this picture. There's two pictures. I'm going to give you 3 minutes to kind of like just think about ideas, and then I'm going to open up the discussion. Can everybody see the pictures clearly? Have you guys had enough time to view them and kind of get some responses? All right. Who wants to go first? Anybody? Yes, Ricky.
Did people die?
Yes. Fatima? I want to call you Andrea for some reason today. Fatima?
Did this happen in England?
No.
I see where you go.
Andrew?
Does it have to do with the police? Because he's a police officer. Is it like a tragedy within?
I have to do it. I'll just say yes. It does deal with police. So. Or law enforcement, I'll put actually. Okay. Fatima?
Did this happen in New York?
Yes. Julie, do you have a guess or question?
Was it a mass murder?
Yeah.
Does this have to do with 9/11?
No. But just because it is, but I don't want you to say it right
Oh.
now. Andrew?
Did the little girl lose a Pacific person?
Yes.
Is it a shooting?
No. Ricky, you gonna take a guess?
Was it the little girl's father that died?
Yes.
Was this an act by a group, like maybe a gang? A gang commit this?
Not
Was it gang violence?
Not gang violence, no. I wouldn't consider that gang violence.
Were the people who died all related?
No. three more responses, and then we'll sum it up, wrap it up.
Many people died because there's a lot of flowers and there's two separate parties at the same thing. So obviously, and there's people behind you. So obviously, a lot of people died. It was a mass kill.
Yes.
We have that on the board.
And I'm gonna guess like around what time it might have happened, or why it might happen, or
Was this in the 1970s with draft ballots?
no, not 1950s. Fatima, now that you have seen all these yeses, I'm pretty sure you had an idea. What do you think it is?
Has to do with 9/11.
9/11.
This one's in Pennsylvania, right?
Actually, you are absolutely correct. This
Is
one,
that the PA people?
this is the Pennsylvania one. And this is also Pennsylvania. Okay. So, I did a lot of pictures of 9/11 are just focused on the towers, but people forget that there was actually an attack on the Pentagon and also the crash of the plane in Pennsylvania. So, those two pictures, one of them is a first-year anniversary. Both of them are first-year anniversaries of 9/11. So, right after the first attack, like a year of the anniversary, a lot of people were still very, very hurt, angry, and confused as to why it happened. And the reason why I picked these two pictures versus like a remembrance sites at 9/11 was because people who died in the Pentagon or lost people in the Pentagon and the plane crash, they felt that they weren't being remembered because they weren't actually in the tower. Their families felt like the victims weren't being remembered. So now that we have found out like what the pictures actually represent, what questions helped you solve this situation? Like, what allowed you to come up with more responses? Andrew?
What helped me to figure out like many people died because you had two pictures of two different people and at the same place. So it helped me know that it wasn't just one family affected, it was many families.
Many families. Good.
I think the not in England helps. What is this?
Ricky?
Talking about police and law enforcement, made you realize who was affected.
Correct. Alright, what were some important clues? So I guess that's like the same question. So we definitely knew that not in England, that helped you, Julie, right? So you knew it was like in the United States. From like the knots, we knew that, well, it could have been everything else,
Yeah.
but we knew that it wasn't gang related, so we asked if it was gang related. And what else did you find out that you knew that it wasn't, that it could be something else? I know you weren't here for this, so Julie, I guess.
Well, I think actually something that threw me off, but that was the correct answer, was the New York, because the picture was from Pennsylvania, and there were clues that said that, but then you were saying it was in New York, so it was,
Oh, you're right.
that was interesting. Well, no, but I mean, if you're talking about 9/11
Well,
in general.
That's a good question. Okay. All right. As students, how would you guys remember this? How would you want to remember? Like, what type of things would you want to do to remember?
Well, just to, I guess, keep in mind that there were others who died. It wasn't just the towers, even.
Yeah, just make it like a day of remembrance, pretty much. Not like you don't have to make it a national holiday because I think, like, it's just gonna be another day where we like it's like Veterans Day where it's like we're not really remembering we're just happy that we have off of work and school, whatever. So I don't think we should just make it a national holiday, but just a day
I like
of
it being
remembrance.
Patriots Day, where we wear patriotic colors.
That's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
And the final question is more like you guys' emotional responses or opinion. Why is it that we remember the towers but seemingly forget about the Pentagon or the flight that crashed? Andrew?
Because when they hit the Twin Towers, it killed millions. It not only killed the passengers on the plane, it killed the people in the Twin Towers, and it destroyed, the symbol of, I guess, American trade. As if the one that, I guess, that hit the Pentagon, or the one that crashed in Pennsylvania didn't cause, it didn't destroy anything, it just killed the people in the plane. And the one in the Pentagon, I guess this is my philosophy, the reason why they didn't highlight the Pentagon, because it's kind of a shame that they were able to hit that. That's national security. That's where our, because so I guess that's why they shame away from that. But the reason why they forgot the Pennsylvania was because it didn't hit anything. It didn't destroy any monument or any anything significant as people died.
The crash in New York, it made the whole city chaotic because everyone in the city was affected by the smoke and everything. So
I think it's also because we're a lot closer to New York.
Right.
You know, like a lot of people, if you're from around here, like Long Island, I know, like there was pretty much a story, like what we talked about in class, there was a story pretty much everyone either is someone lost someone or either someone lost someone or like their dad got called out that day or mom or something. Like everybody was touched by it, pretty much almost.
Well, that was a good class discussion, guys. Actually, for homework, you're just going to review what we went over today, the yes and no. And then that's pretty much it. Tomorrow we'll actually do another picture, but it's going to be another terrorist attack to finish the lesson. Okay?